Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining the channel Moon Oracle. I'm Allison, and these are your love messages for March 2020. So this reading is pertaining to the person you're currently thinking about or are romantically connected to. So check for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs to see which readings may resonate with you. And also, if you're drawn to the title, regardless of what's in your chart, this reading may be for you. So 2 water cards come out already, along with the Hierophant. Definitely higher learning is happening for you. I feel like you're really breaking down harder blocks. It's like certain structures within your life, it's like, I feel like you're really being tested within it. I feel like, in a sense, you're even testing yourself too. Like, I feel like you're molding, you're molding something. You're creating something, but it comes with you having to destroy something as well. But that destruction it's a work of art. It brings a lot more, it brings, in a sense, a lot more answers to you. It brings more inspiration to you as well. Just more insight and enlightenment for you. I feel like you're getting more in touch with your emotions on a deeper level. And I feel like, yes, this is you, Scorpio, but this is also just you alone. Because I feel like this this in and out energy too. It's like this, things just go in and out, and you're going with the flow. It's like your waters are just flowing with it. Your main concern and your focus is happiness. It's fulfillment. It's to find a peace of mind and to really find home. And it's not really calling for you to do things too differently in the physical. It's more of an internal feeling. It's more of applying more inner work. It's inner work. It's like you're testing the waves, you know, you're playing with your element. You're exploring more of your element. It's like some thought opened up to you, something you could have went through, things that you're just feeling, things that were probably even released from certain situations that you were going through personally. It's like it's awakened you to explore the deeper depths of who you are. Explore the deeper waters. Therefore, this is higher learning for you. I feel like in order for you to get closer to how you want to feel and where you want to be, you're recognizing that it requires you to just be honest for the most part, to really speak how you feel, to speak from where your inner truths really lie and where your heart lies. It's like you notice that this is really it from here. This really just calls for me to be honest. This really just calls for me to speak from my heart. To speak from what I know. to truly show up as who I am. Maybe everything could have been feeling almost like an illusion for you. I'm starting to just channel this now. Everything could have really been just in and out and back and forth and just chaotic, all over the place, dramatic. And then it could also have felt empty. Even within all the chaos, it just felt like nothing has been moving. There could be some sort of realization that I can really go my own way and I can really create from nothing, in a sense. I can really start over from here. I can really do things in the way that I want. It is the beginning of anything you want. So what are the love messages for Scorpio for March 2020? What are Scorpio's love messages? What do we have for Scorpio in love? Truce. Truce comes out. Four of air. So just kind of taking the back seat. Tower comes out. Taking the back seat and just unwinding for a bit before things stir up again. Before this high energy calls for your attention again. You may have to end up defending yourself in some way. You may end up having to speak up for yourself somehow. Or speak up for a loved one. Right now I feel like it calls for you to try to relax. Try to unwind. And just chill in your lagoon, you know? And if you want to go deep in your waters, like, do that privately in a sense. Just do what calls for it. What calls for you to become somewhat balanced. Even if it means you got to get crazy for a second. Alone, that is. If it calls for you to just kind of get lost, you just get lost in your mind and your thoughts of love and in your waters of love. Do that. I'm picturing someone like taking a psychedelic and just being at home all day and writing and dancing and just exploring themselves alone. That's for someone. Because at the end of the day, this is an individual path. This is a journey of self. Even if, you know, this whole journey is taking you to love, to be with someone. It's the exploration of self. So, what could have not have been working as much, maybe in the ways that before you would interact from the heart. It's like it's just opening up. Your senses are opening up. Your chakras are opening up, and it's like, yeah, I got to do things differently now. I have to be honest now. I have to just move differently. I'm moving how I truly feel I should, Temperance comes out. So trust whatever it could look in the physical like it's a burden, or it's some sort of disappointment, or it's some sort of like heaviness that you could be feeling. Trust that this is what needs to happen. You are being guided. Strongly by the divine. You are being guided. And this does not call for you to try to become more practical within the ways that you're moving, and within the ways that you may interact with others. This is a self journey, and it doesn't call for becoming cold in any way. Stay in your element. Be the water. This is really helping you open up right now. It's opening you up regardless. This could bring you to a past love, or a love from a past life. Something about it could just feel right. Or something within you can help you go towards who you may have always wanted, or what you want, however that looks. I think there needs to be like some sort of it's like a jump start of the heart. That's what I told Virgo. But it's some sort of renewal, some sort of recognition, something being perceived in some way, something being looked at again, something being felt again, but differently. It's something like that. Son of Air comes out. Yeah, so a brand new chapter. A brand new chapter that you must not be, don't go about it in a naive way. It's okay to not have all the facts right now. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. This is how it's meant to be played out right now for you. This is how you have to play the game. Open up to what you are now feeling, what you are currently feeling. Exercise your emotions, exercise those feelings. And exercise the things that just can't seem to connect. It's looking at you dead in the face, but you're not fully connecting with it. When I say exercise that, like, that's however you want. That's however you want it to look. However you want it to feel. However you want it to be. Finding something to do, but not just to have the time go by. This is truly an effect. It needs to affect you in a way that's helping you, that's guiding you. Maybe read, maybe, do some planting, listen to music, draw, write. Sit in silence. Think. Watch something educational. maybe something like the Discovery Channel, or like something that has to do with Earth and animals. What else do we have for Scorpio and love? How I also see this, there could be someone that you're connected to, could be an air sign, could have air in their chart, but I feel as though if you are dealing with someone right now, if you are connected to someone right now, it does call for an individual, you know, journey of self. It does call for you both having your time alone to explore more of yourself, to get a better understanding of yourself in order to really make more connections within this relationship. Sleeping on it, just sleep on it, you know, and come back to it. I feel like this could be new for both of you. Maybe there could have been some sort of doubt, where it's like, this can't happen because there's still so much that we don't know about each other. I feel like there's so much that we still don't know about ourselves. That what are we really doing in this? What are we really doing? How is this gonna really work? It's something like that. And I feel like it's a matter of facing your fears. It's a matter of facing each other. And facing the truth. Facing the fear. And just letting things just, in a sense, work out on its own. Put in your part, the other person puts in their part, but that's it, in a sense. That's what I'm getting from it. It's like, don't push so hard. Just take turns getting to know each other. Take steps towards getting to understand this connection. Wanting to evolve within this connection. It's like baby steps. There's so much that can be felt and learned in this connection. Coming together and just being honest with each other. You know, there's a lot. It's been a while since I've been in a relationship, but this is something I do want to explore. This is something I do want to take the time to grow in and learn. Someone wants to make sure that this connection could help them grow individually as well, and it can. Someone's afraid of being misunderstood. Someone's afraid of becoming distracted and losing their gifts, losing a part of themselves, getting lost within something that they're trying to say is an illusion to themselves, or what they're making up in their head. They may try to look at this like it's a lost cause. It's not really what I think it is, when it really could be. It's a matter of you making the effort, putting in the effort, and believing that if this is who you want, if this is something that you want, it still starts with you. There can be a lack of confidence. If something is taken away, someone could really feel lost or empty. Son of Water comes out. Perfect. Perfect timing. Yeah. This is the last card, and the first card was Daughter of Water. So this is really just about being in your element. Not underestimating how much that is actually guiding you and how much that is actually supposed to help you through this journey. This keeps you in alignment with yourself, which is, it's important as fuck. It's imperative. That is something that needs to happen before anything else. That is something that just needs to be, it needs to reside. It needs to be present. Whether you're in it or not within this connection. Give me a second. I feel as though if you give this a chance, if you give yourself a chance, and this time you apply your own rules, you apply your own methods, your creativity is at a high, and you could underestimate it, and you need to play around with this energy, and you need to just be a bit more light with your approach. Do not think so hard. If you open up to that, this could have you, in a sense, it's like you're looking yourself in the mirror and you see your abilities, you see your gifts. You know that, I don't know, all of you probably haven't seen Harry Potter, but it's actually the first movie when he looks into that mirror and he sees the things that he desires, but it's only in that reflection within that mirror. It's like you could have that moment where it's like you see your future, you feel it, you get a glimpse of it. Something helps you for a second recognize who you are. What this connection could be. What it can look like. Recognizing your abilities, this can humble you. We have Father of Earth and Mother of Earth together at the bottom of the deck. I think it's a matter of being confident with how you grew up, being confident, honoring your struggles and honoring where you came from is what I'm trying to say. And applying more of what you've learned from your childhood, what you learned growing up, you know, applying those, only the healthy ways though, those things that you really cherish and you keep close and dear to your heart. You keep them very close, and you could use these. You can use this in your everyday life. Some things may need to be said that connect back to the past, that connect back to those ways on how you've grown up, how you've used these methods that have brought you to success, that have brought you to feeling very grounded within who you are, within your family. I think it's a matter of coming together and sharing those ideas and sharing those aspects of yourself and seeing what wonders it could really bring to this connection. I feel like it can ignite a lot of passion. Okay, I'm going to stop here. So these were your love messages for March 2020. I love you, Scorpio. Bye.